Hi everyone, this is a short video tour of the Wiki for those of you who are new to using it or who are having trouble locating things. So the biggest thing to remember is that our class Wiki is extremely important, and it's something that you will be using throughout your entire time in the Teacher Academy of Maryland program. So it's really important that you get familiar with it and get used to using it because it's something that we'll use on a regular basis. So after you log in using the username and password that have been given to you, you will come to the front page screen, which looks like this. In a lot of cases, you'll probably see something that looks like this with the sidebar over here. So in order to get rid of that sidebar so you can see the whole screen, you want to click on this little gray arrow, and then it will make it so that everything is full screen. So if you scroll down, you'll notice that the main page, which is this page, is set up in blocks. And so at the top are the blocks for each of the subjects. So there's a block for grade 10, a block for grade 11, and a block for grade 12. And whichever grade you happen to be in, all of your materials will be in the associated blocks. So for instance, you'll find your course materials, you'll find places to upload your assignments, you'll find student folders, which are your personal folders where I will put information for you, and you'll find your class archive. So for those of you in 10th grade, Teaching as a Profession is our first course, and so anything related to our class materials or lessons, you click Teaching as a Profession materials, and they'll be uploaded here. Everything is organized in three ways. They could either be folders of information, they can be files themselves like Word or PowerPoint or whatever, or they could be pages that contain content. So you'll notice that we have a folder here, which is Unit 1 History of Education. And so within that folder, there are two different things. One of those is a page, and this one is a History of Education presentation. So if you click on that page, you can see there's content there. There's a specific assignment that's described. And then there are web links here for different resources. So you can hit the back button, and then here's an example of a file, which is a PDF file. And so if you go over where it says More and click, you can download so that the file will open and you can read it or edit it or do whatever you need to. To get back to the main page, you always just select Wiki, and it will take you back to the main page. So the second major feature of the grade box is the assignment submissions folder. And so if there's something due, I will put a folder in here for you to upload your work. So for instance, here's the History of Education PowerPoint Submit Here file. So when you're ready to turn in that assignment, you would click on the folder, and then you would upload it here, just like these have been uploaded. Other important features are the student folders. So each individual student in all of the classes has his or her own folder, and the only people who have access to those folders are you and me. So your classmates can't see your personal folder. So if I click on Rachel's, currently there's nothing in there, but I will upload things with feedback and grades, and only she can see it and I can see it. So it's also a place where you can store personal files if you need to for projects and things. And then the last piece is the class archive, and I'm going to show you another archive for now, but this is where I'll put all of the old projects and things that you have done throughout the program. So for instance, the juniors have all of these different things from the previous school year. So if they want to, they can go back and get those files if they need them. Or if we look at the seniors archive, they have even more stuff. So they have a couple different pages of files, lots of materials in there. So in addition to information by grade, there are also lots of different resources. Under Student Resources, you have access to portfolio handbook and materials, creative PowerPoint templates, curriculum guides that we'll be using. There's also lots of different APA-style documentation resources, Pinterest resource boards, and then information about testing for senior year. There are also helpful links here in the center, so access to BCPS 1, are the Maryland State curriculum, which we'll be using, the Digital Learning Resource Wiki, which has lots of different kinds of tools that you might want to use for different things, the county website, and then some other resource formatting information. And the last one has research links, which is just some good information for different types of research that you might be doing throughout your time in the different courses. The last piece will be a section of tutorial videos, which is still a work in progress. So I will be creating different tutorial videos on different kinds of topics, and I'll be uploading those videos here. So you can you just click on the link once they're inserted, and then it'll take you to a video to watch on a different kind of topic that you might be interested in. So definitely we're going to have videos on the portfolio, technology, and the senior project. We'll probably have some other videos as we go along. These will be a good place for you to reference different resources if you don't know how to do something, or if you get confused and you're not able to ask me because you might be at home or something like that. So it's important that you get comfortable with the wiki, you get used to using it. It's very user-friendly. Things are very easy to do. So please, take the time to explore. One thing I do want to mention, we'll do a practice with the grade 10 assignment submissions, is that if you upload an assignment, it's really important that you are careful to make sure that it does actually show up. So I'm going to show you what I'm talking about. Let me click on, there we go. I'll go into practice upload. Okay. So I want to upload a file, and I want to make sure that it shows up here. So I'm going to go to upload files, which is right here. I'm just going to pick a random file in my documents. Let's see. This happens to be a picture, so I'm going to click on it. And then you'll notice you'll get a message that says uploading file. If the file has shown up, it will show up at the top of the list. There it is. And changed will say 0 minutes. If it has not uploaded, usually you'll get an error message up here at the top, and you won't see it there, so that means there's a problem. So it's important that you either try to upload it again, or that you just email it to me if for whatever reason it won't upload. The other thing to notice is that in each folder you can only upload 20 files at a time. So down here in the corner, you'll notice it says 1 through 20 of 29. That means you're looking at files 1 through 20 of a total of 29. And to see the rest, you have to hit next to go to the next page. Okay? So it's important that you make sure that you're looking for files on future pages besides just the first one, because that's where they might be. And you can hit previous to go back. So if you have any questions about the wiki, please feel free to ask.